Well, hey folks, finally got settled in. It's going on a little after 3 o'clock. It's been a rough morning, rough middle of the day. I am back at a spot that I've been scouting for a while. Keyword was, a gorgeous woodlot, nice little valley that dropped down into the edge of a small lake. Had a perfect funnel system, pretty much working for it. But they came through within the last week, and they totally, pretty much leveled this place. They came through with dozers and clear cut the crap out of it, for lack of a better way of putting it. They probably clear cut about 50 acres. So, looks like they left the oaks standing and stuff, so I'm assuming that, maybe I'll have some nice acorns and stuff dropping down here later on in the season. Right now there's none down there. So kind of gambling with my plan for the day, but then again, hunting in general is a big gamble. You never really know when you're hunting public land, especially, where they're going to be. I've opted to just say the heck with it, and I'm sitting kind of on one of the edges of this clear cut. It seems that, some of the green stuff below is still growing, the weeds and stuff like that, the clovers and stuff. So I'm banking on maybe something might come through here. I've got a little bit of experience with state land up north where they've clear cut, hundreds of acres at a time. And the deer seem to really go in there and gravitate towards the new growth and stuff. So game plan is I'm just going to suck it up and hunt the new clear cut that's here. Well, my biggest fear, I guess, of this evening's hunt is coming true. The workers up here that are doing this land management stuff, they're back and they broke out the big heavy-duty dozer, and they're actually knocking down trees probably 300-400 yards from me. My only hope is they're state or city workers or county workers, and they get off at 5. That's my hope. Well, I missed a doe. 35 yards. Normally that's a chip shot for me. I love wearing my harness, but today it bit me. least it didn't, I reviewed the footage, got down, got my arrow, just to confirm that I did not hit her. Because obviously modern day bows are pretty quick, and sometimes, if it blows through them, you might not catch that, especially with adrenaline rush and whatnot. So I got down, got my arrow, it's clean, and then of course still reviewed the footage anyway just to make sure. My strap actually caught my elbow as soon as I touched the release, and that of course hit the release. So I guess the bright side is it's early enough that I have a chance at another shot if another one comes through. I mean, it's only 6 o'clock right now. I got an hour till sunset. I just had some guy walk through. He had to have seen me. I don't know. I mean, kind of sticking out like a sore thumb in a way from that direction. So I'm assuming that he's seen me. I'm just hoping that he doesn't come back this direction again, because all the deer seem to be coming from the west. And if he comes back out into this clear cut, it's gonna mess things up for me, I think. Well, that was fun while it lasted, but they are officially heading the wrong direction now. It's alright though. Is that eight deer? Something like that now. 7, 8 deer. 8 deer, I think. Which isn't bad at all considering I'm in an area that was recently logged out here. And I had pretty low hopes for this place today, actually. With all of the activity from the heavy equipment and stuff earlier, actually, it didn't really anticipate much of anything. And then when I missed that doe earlier, it kind of stung a little bit, so didn't really know what to think. And then all of a sudden now, poof, a bunch more deer. So I think I know where I'm going to come next week. Well, folks, overall, not a bad day in the woods. Missed the doe earlier, which was a heartbreaker, My elbow, basically when I went to touch, as soon as my finger touched the release, the harness strap grabbed my elbow, and it pulled back on my arm just enough for me to hit release. When I wish I could have gotten a finger off that release quicker, so that I didn't didn't engage that trigger. But it is what it is. I'll tell you one thing, I would rather have the harness on and me have missed that deer than the alternative, me not have the harness on and fall to my death or extreme injury. Neither one of which sounds pleasant to me, so I'll take the miss and be grateful that I can live to hunt another day. I don't know how well it'll show up, but beautiful sunset off at a distance. And I'll be back at it again in a couple of days.